Hi and welcome to Daerik's Dojo. Last time we finished with the transition on the individual strands of hair, and now we need to make a global transition from the young hair to the old one. Now I've already gotten started and figured out what I should do to make the correct effect, and for that we need to use the object coordinates and a spherical gradient. This way, if I can show you guys, we can create some sort of sphere on some point of the mesh of the hair, and it can transition from the old and the new. That specific region. You guys can't really see the effect correctly now. Yeah, there you go. Now at first I thought I could use the generated coordinates, but that would create a cylinder on a region of hair and not a transition there. And the problem right now is this is actually a cylinder too. If I decrease the effect, maybe. Because I had to tweak the size down quite a bit. Like, we go for 0.5. Yeah, then it is visible. Transition there. So I need to figure out the values on this scale for that to work. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. Now I wasn't using 0.5 before because I couldn't get the full transition on the patch we have here. Like if I turn it off completely, so it is all black, the region right there won't be painted over. So that's why I had to change the scale. So we need to change the scale back to 25 without changing the height. Now I assume the height is on the Z, and that might be correct. So if we keep that high and turn the other two back down, that might just do it. It's a little low. We might have to accept a few strands not being colored. Yeah, it's such a small portion, I guess people won't notice. Let's keep that. This is the second patch, so it's the most advanced before they completely old. Right there. So let's see. Go for a 0.7 and we close the gap with 0.6. Oh, the other way around. So 0.3 and 0.4. That might work. Okay. Now if I mix that with the shade we've made before for the melanin here, then we get the following effect. So only that circle, you guys can't see the effect, only that circle is being affected by the aging, and we have a small gradient on the borders. It's not very visible. Let's try advancing it a little more. The thing is, with this setup, the aging itself on each hair strand each hair string is limited to this color ramp. So if I want it to be completely old, I need to bring it all the way up. No, all the way down, sorry. Black is 0% melanin. So there's clearly a transition there. Let's go back to 0.4, 0.3. We can maybe go 0.2, let's see what happens. No, yeah, I don't want the whole front face there to be old. Maybe I do. Because by default the hair is gonna stay over here. So the little transition is on the end there. I bring the two of them closer. 2.5 maybe? Yeah, that nullifies the effect. Let's go 0.3, 0.4, and bring this one closer. 0.3. No. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, that's better. How's it looking now? Oh yeah, the screencast, sorry. There you go. Alright, and now I need to replicate the shader and the corresponding transition for each patch of hair. Okay, they all use different shaders, although the setup is similar on all of them. This one is already implemented, it seems, although yeah, the scaling is not correct. So I'm gonna delete the one I had before and join this new one. Is it on the front? The first, yeah, the first slot here is the melanin control. Now on the second color, we don't necessarily want the melanin for the original color of the hair. I can use that color to control the global aging. So I need some sort of control for that color. So color, nope, not color ramp. RGB, yeah. But this has no input. So how do I control this? Maybe I can turn this into an input. And I just need to control this slider here. Right now our default value is 0.9. Okay. So for the last patch, maybe we can make this a little older. Let's say 0.7. I don't want to get to blonde, but yeah, let's try decreasing it a little bit, and let's replicate that effect. These two nodes are not necessary anymore. Alright. And now for the transition here on the last one. Yeah, the melanin is already set to 0. So if I can control the region there to be as big as possible, let's say 0.1 and 0.2. Yeah, that will work. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of became blonde there. I'm not. It should work like that. Like a brown hair becoming blonde while it's aging. It's not very noticeable. And if I do it like this, it will be noticeable. If I set it back to the original color. Yeah, let's leave it like this. This while we are experimenting. Okay, now I just need to replicate this setup with the rest. And we'll be good. You can take a new render. You can make a new render. Alright. And now to define this shape, it must be bigger than 0.3. So let's go for 0.5676. Hey Gabriel, what's up? I imagine you won't be staying long, but I appreciate you stopping by to say hi. That's way too small. Let's go for 0.6 here and 0.5 on the other. I said on the other there. Yeah, that's more reasonable. I'm sorry, I'm still a little sick, so I might be doing a lot of during the stream. I apologize. I know the sound is annoying, but bear with me, please. And yeah, you can see the hair aging stopping there. I also need to change the angle of the camera to something more 3D, so you can see the full region. Around 5. That time doesn't mean anything to me, but okay. It's 6:13 for me, so I'd imagine it's within 50 minutes. And the final one, which is just pure 0.9 melanin. You should have a null region, and for that I guess 0.9 and 0.8 would work, but going to 1 also satisfies the requirements, yes. Okay, nice. Now since our sphere mask is on the bottom left here, I'm guessing that bringing the camera to the left would be ideal. So here's our camera. We need to... Oh, this is a little tricky. I need to bring it up, rotate it down like 3 times. That works. Then rotate it to the side 2 times. Awesome. Alright. I'm gonna have to increase the resolution here to 1100. No, a little more. Let's try 1300. That does it. Alright, and this one needs to get big. Alright. So now if I render this. Yes. Can barely see it there, but it's there. Also, I need to increase this to 100% because now I need really high quality images. And how do I deal with all the noise that happens? I can increase the number of samples. It's gonna take forever, but oh well. And I need to mess with the noise in here somehow. Maybe turn this on helps a bit. Yeah. And if that's the case, I won't need that many samples. I guess that's all. Yeah, let's render this image and I'll go to the kitchen and grab something to drink. Meanwhile... Okay. So I'll be right back, guys. What is this for? It's for my university's final project. After I complete this, I can graduate finally. So yeah, I'll be right back. Alright. I was able to grab some more iced tea. This time, peach flavor. Yeah, this render is definitely gonna take forever, and it might have been a bad idea to do it now. But if I can make sure that the denoising is working properly on the white strands of hair, then it's good enough for me. Thankfully the middle patch is already pretty white. Four tiles have been denoised, must be the middle. Now in this case you can clearly define the region because it stops so suddenly. But this guy, it's almost like it's the whole region. And it has not denoised the white strands. Yeah, this is not entertaining enough. I'm just gonna stop the render and focus on something else. If there's a problem, I can fix it later. It's just messing with the denoising until it works. Okay, now having that, what is the next step? Join it in the character mesh. maybe. I would like to make a new one, taking into account what we learned in that hair tutorial. Because this one has a couple of mistakes, makes it look really weird. Whereas the prototype is pretty great. Now, the current hair shader, it's this one? Oh, that's the skin. Yeah, it's really complicated stuff. And it's already been animated too. So I'm gonna have to redo that animation when I figure out all the numbers for the color ramps. I don't wanna lose this shader. So I'm gonna make a new one. Just wait a minute. The hair does not apply to the mesh. So what is using the hair here? I imagine it's the particle system. Yes. So I just need to change it here to the hair 2.0. Hair to this one. Hair 2. Now let's go back to the patches and copy the shader there. All the nodes. Alright. Copy that. This one is not necessary anymore. And now I need to change the particle system to use that one instead. There you go. Hey. Some apps have some really violent vibrations or notifications. Okay, how does that look without any editing? Must be pretty weird. This was the middle patch, so the maximum hair aging on the strands is median. Okay, I can't really identify any aging there. And it looks like the left side is different color than the right side. But this side is not really old, it seems, so dark. Weird. Also, why is the top here not working? Did I turn it off somehow? Okay, bring it back. No. Oh, it's not. There you go. But this particle system also needs to use the new hair system. The new hair shader, I mean. Here and here too. Alright. Now on the hair 1 we got a mask going that separates the regions for the sides there, and those are the first to get out on man at least. so I can copy that mask. This must be to separate some part. And then use it somewhere. But I still need to figure out where. Over here. Hold on, how does the mask look? Like it doesn't exist. So the location here is inappropriate. I don't even know where it is. Hold on a minute. Did I use the particle system or over here? Yes, no. Test ode. Okay, so it is the particle system automatically takes the shader on the mesh. So it is working as intended, okay. Now I need to figure out where's my sphere. Let's try making a really big scaled sphere. See where it shows up. But so far there's nothing. Just quite strange. Maybe I really don't know. If I use generator, does that help? It doesn't. Why? Let's do 50. Oh, it might be the color ramp. Yeah. Why is it not showing? It's probably due to... It's probably because the location is incorrect. But what is the correct location? We'll never know. The one here doesn't help. I mean, if this scale is absurd, how can it not show up? If I use UV, I figured. Window, camera. Nothing is working. Normal. So what? It doesn't show up. If I apply it to the melanin, it's gonna be the same. So it was showing up as a light brown. This doesn't have any information. Yeah, I'm kinda lost here now. If I try and show this guy instead. And if I turn to 0 there, nothing. Yeah, just completely black. Doesn't help. Nothing there. We can see a result here. Yeah, in this case, it works. So if I connect this one here, it should have the overall aging on all the strands. Or maybe not. Why not? The shader is working, but the effect I was going for is not. There is difference in color, but it is mostly black. And black is white. Hold on. I try and see the same on the patches here. Like, what does this look like? It's mostly white with some hair strands. So it seems to be inverted somehow. But why? How could it get inverted? I mean, I could just change the position here and maybe that solves it? No? I could use a invert node and maybe that solves it? Let's try. Invert and render. No. Everything becomes white. To be fair, this guy has a weird scale and a weird rotation. And if I apply them, the whole hair particle system will be gone. I mean, the whole haircut took me a long time to do. So you can make a new guy and try working from there, I guess. So if I can select the scalp. Let's take these two, make a copy, bring them over here, and then apply both the scale and the rotation. Now I might have to free edit. on both. And then decrease by, I don't know, 0.1. Yeah, that seems about right. And if I renew that, it is still inverted. Huh. Why? And I still can't see the sphere on the region. Let's see, maybe the Y helps. Oh, wait. There's a small sign of black there. I'll bring it up. That brought it down. Okay, so you do have the sphere there. Now, I want the top of the sphere to be on the back there, so I need to rotate it on the X by 15, minus 15, close, minus 20, closer, minus 30, alright. And then bring the Z up further. Oh, minus 0.5. So rotating the X didn't help too much. If I rotate the Y. Oh. Okay. 10. Huh. Let's try minus 10. Weird. The Z doesn't do anything. We do have a mask we can control now, though. Oh, it's like it's mirrored. Oh, it is a sphere. So it converges on the horizon. Let me see. Okay, we still have the problem over here. Where it should be inverted. I tried the invert node now. It helps a bit, but not as I would expect. Stop moving. I need to save. The damn saving. And put this guy over here. So I want the roots to be white and the top to be black. It seems the root is too large right here. Yeah, what was the scale on the patches then? It was 0.5 on the root and 0.001 on the scale. Thank you. It's alright. I need to get into the habit of doing it myself. I won't be able to count on someone being on chat every time. Okay, so that should fix the scaling. Now, if I apply then what if I copy system? That. So somehow I've made a particle system that works inverted. I don't even want to know how. Come on. Hold. Move. There you go. That's not working. No, this is also not working. Why? Patches here work fine. They are on a plane. That shouldn't affect anything. Yeah, they're the tests. You have the same settings here. Let's change the system on the sides too. That is spiky. Oh, it's using the wrong shader. Was that why it wasn't working? Control Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z. There. No. They both are using the correct shader. Control Shift Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z. Oh, don't do this to me. Because I selected something, then it forgets the whole history. I can't go back. That is fine, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Okay, so now they should use the hair too, and they should be good. I can reduce the hair length to half. No, I shouldn't. I need to make a new particle system. And then do the change. Do the changes. And you can... Oh, this is just a prototype. But yeah. Now, is this working? Oh, this shouldn't be here. Yes. Very much so. How does this look? Like that. And we want the top to be on the back, like on the crown there. Rotating on the X gets this weird results. If I increase the scale, maybe to 1, to 1, 2, and to decrease the scale. Weird. Zero, 25, 25, 5. So this guy directly influences how tall that point is. Minus 30, 30, 120, minus 120. On the Y maybe? No. We do 1 here. Minus 0.5. And then rotating. No. I can get the mess to be over there. Yes. That's not the correct spot. Maybe I can move it with the Y. 0.1, 0.3. Okay, so far so good. 0.4. That's almost perfect. Now if I increase the scale on the X, decreases the region covers. On the Y, same deal. And if I try to rotate, that worked, but the other way around. So if I go minus 40 there, and then minus 30 here, it kinda moved, but not in the correct region. Let's go for minus 80 and then minus 60. Okay. Yeah, I figured that wouldn't work. Oh, it's minus 0.8, sorry. Then minus 60. Yeah. Maybe we can push this to the limit. 0.6 and minus 40. Oh boy. Minus 30. minus 50. Yeah, that's the limit right there. Oh yeah, as a programmer, you never know why something works. And the reason it doesn't work is because you've made a very simple mistake most of the time. This might be just a mask though. If I change this, but still, the white needs to be there and only there. Yeah, it's weird. It always opens up in the weird angle there. If I use generated, what then? 0 and 0 here. Then it is separate for each particle system. Rotation doesn't work. Yeah, doesn't work. Location works, but won't allow me to get the desired effect. So, generated coordinates is out of the question. I gotta go with object. And -1 here. Maybe even a little more. What if I go back here somehow? 0.3. The effect stays the same no matter what. I don't know how to overcome this. To be fair, I only need gradients on the sides and the top. And I don't know how to get the top. I was able to get it on the other version. By the way, what does this look like? Oh yeah, because the rotation changed, the colors also changed. That's the side, this is the back. So that means it is rotated. Meaning I should use this guy to rotate it 180. Okay, so then we get the front and decrease this further. Then I have the region there, and I need to decrement the one over here, right? Yeah, that's the top. Meaning, yeah, so I do get the region correctly. I'm not sure why I have this color ramp now, but it does delimit those two regions, and that's awesome. Now this guy, if I move you around, can I make a gradient going from over here to over there? The rest is gonna be ignored, so right here you are fully black. Okay, Gabriel, that's fine. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you on the next stream. Thanks. Yeah, I should save it too. So now I bring this. Yeah, then I can advance the black. It goes there. Yeah, so this could work. I just need to mask the other regions using this. So I need a mix shader, just like this one. Color here. This one has to be in the second spot, it seems. So it is white. Then I can turn it to black. So if I use this as the factor now, the region is fully white, which means is the young hair. And if I move this slider, it starts to get old gradually, and still limited by the other color ramp. Thing is, it's not a sphere anymore. It just maybe this works fine, but it's not what I wanted. Maybe we can work on that. Let me see. Is it or is it not a sphere? It doesn't look like it is. Otherwise we'll be seeing a okay, maybe it is. But the scaling could use some work, I guess. Yeah, instead of focusing on the sides there, on the Z, the side here, specifically the X, needs to increase. Or maybe not. .3. .4. Okay, that's better. Yeah, let's use 0.4. And maybe move this guy back a little to 0.3. Oh, if I do that, then it doesn't become completely white. Yeah, so it needs to be at 0.4. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. So I'll combine that with this guy, and then the shader. We should have completely normal hair right now. I mean, the half-aged hair, except on the region there. Alright. And then I can advance the region right there. It is working. Okay, awesome. Let's save. So that's another step done. Now I need to render the hairdos over here. Oh yeah, I lost the simulation. I'm gonna have to do them again. Around here, I guess. Why am I not seeing them right? I'm in object mode. Why? Huh. Weird. Yeah. I still need to figure out how to get the top region of the hair. What theories can we come up with? It's in the back. A circle gradient doesn't work. Maybe a radial one would. So where is it here? I need to separate this guy to a new one. Okay. Move that. That one's fine. How does that look? I use the radio. Okay. Weird. And if I rotate it now, -20, -10. What? It's oh, because of this. -10 here. It seems to be at an angle, a very strange angle, and I don't know why. Quadratic 0 -1 doesn't show. Now it does. It's only on the side, So if I bring it over there, and I rotate 90, right? And then 45, nope. 45 here, minus 45, minus 15. Go back a little. Okay, minus 45. Move it back. Okay, you got it. Nice. Four. Ah, come on. 3.5. 3.2. Okay, that works. I'm gonna gain control. Whoops. I need to make it so it is completely black. Like so. I need to move it even further. And then if I bring this one closer, it should become white. Or it could work the other way around. As in, it is completely white, and then I turn it to completely black. Yes, that would work. So now we have the crown area to save. So those three, they need to move on the animation simulation at the same rate. And I need to adjust this mask for the temporal regions. This guy should only affect the areas marked by this one. And right now it's the other way around. It is not affecting the regions. So if I invert the two here, is that all it takes? No. All the hair. Oh. He's young. And if I move this back or forward, no, it doesn't seem to be working. Wait, what? Oh yeah, cause the whole region stuff. So this needs to be inverted, or maybe over here. It's gray. No. They need to be white. And I move this guy. It must become black. Oh, that color. Yeah, an invert node is not very smart. But this works as long as I can make it completely black somehow. closer than 0.8. And then if I move it back to 0.2 and this one too to, I don't know, 0.3, then it becomes white, and that region should be, no, why? This guy is correct, yes. And in this case, the black is the first region and the white should be the second. Oh, I'm using lighten. What am I using? Lighten? No. Let me just keep it separated in case I make a mistake here. Should be mix. Yeah. But not like this. Add? No. Difference there. No. Multiply? No. Subtract. I'm gonna try each one until one of them works. Divide? Okay. No clubbing. Darken? No, I need that to be completely black. It is over here. That is white, right? I need to make sure it is completely white. I thought the mix would work just fine. Dodge, burn maybe? I selected hue. Yeah, burn. So burn does the job. And that means yes. Okay, we got it. Let's save. Oh, I wonder, when I make the new hair, I'm gonna have to redo all this. Oh boy. It shouldn't take me more than 2 days if I work straight at it. But yeah. And I can make it old again by moving the guy. I mean young again. And by that account, if I want to make the hair older, I just need to move that slider down. But I feel like this should be a constant, the original color. And then somehow I need to make it older without changing that color. This is just a test. If I add a color ramp, what happens? Let me bring this guy up. Yeah, it changes the color, becomes blonde. Doesn't work. Oh yeah, we're thinking of changing the model from being based on George Clooney to Harrison Ford because he has a bigger range of appearances on the Oscars. I can really get a young George Clooney picture. With the exact date. Yeah. I guess this is done for this part. I just need to render those patches. It doesn't show up nicely. Maybe if I turn it the other way. So RZ 1 2 1 2. Then go back on the X until about here. Yeah, then you can see that the back here is not being affected. Perfect. You can barely see the effect there. I could increase the amount, the aged amount here. Black is old, white is new. It needs to go in that direction. Let's move just one, so 33, 35, and 37. See how that looks. Better, alright. Yeah, that works for me. Let me save. So after I take the render, I need to put it on the article and describe the steps. So the steps would be to make a gradient sphere and use it as the mask. Oh boy. Describing a gradient sphere. Because it's not an actual object, it's just a texture. But it has height information. I guess one can reproduce that. But yeah. Let's, just for distraction, do one of those wheel of modeling things. I don't want to be stuck doing the hair. I need to reopen the website. There it is. And was it set up? Not. Oh right, because I changed back to OBS. I don't have it on this screen. So let me set that up real quick. You guys can look at the portfolio there. I should reduce my size here. There you go, nice. And meanwhile, I can change the scene, the background. It's yeah, so sick. Window capture. Wheel of modeling. I also need to catch the timer. Oh boy, so much to add. Need to crop that. By a whole lot. Top 300 plus 240 left. I don't know, 20. Yes. Let me put that in the middle. There you go. Now I have the wheel and now I need to set up the timer. Yes, I'm sorry about that. I totally forgot. I didn't add it back. Now where's that timer? I closed it off. I guess so. Need to open a new one. Timer. The Google one is fine. 15 minutes. Hey, what? No. And this one is a little harder to crop. Almost there, guys. They are done. Here, alright. Now the studio mode over here, yes. So there's the wheel molding back, blender in the background. Oh, I ended up cropping a little much. Put too much on the wheel. The bottom. Wait, what? The bottom has 0. Huh. Anyway, let's spin the wheel. Did I update the list? I don't see anything I've done before, so yeah. Let's make a blade. That's cool. Move it. Save the list. I can close you off. And let's start the timer. And go. Okay. So we need to find a Beyblade. So Beyblade top view. Okay. A lot of shapes. I think I remember this one. Yeah, was the edgy character from the show, the one with white hair and blue stuff on his face. So we can make this shape. Let me save it as a blueprint. And then I need a side view. So the art, blueprints. There you go, and then side view. That's a very strange profile. Oh, it's the same Beyblade, this one. Awesome. Save this some time. Okay, with that done, we go back. We have 30 minutes. It's a lot of time. Background, add, open, 3D art. Bronzer, let's do the top first. That's way too big. Let's do 0.5. Okay. So it is a symmetrical shape that makes things a little easier. I just need to rotate it so the symmetry is clear. Oh, this kind of works. Yeah, I just need to make one of those. And for starters, a plane, I guess. And let's do mirror on the X and Y, clipping. Alright. So now let's get that shape profiled. Should work. Could use a little an extra bevel there. Too. And move those out. Awesome. Now I can stop the clipping there. Oh. It's not gonna work. Because it's not an actual symmetry. Yeah, I need to take one of those pieces and then spin them. I'm gonna leave the mirror because it makes me aware of where's the center, but I'll remove it after I finish one of those. Okay. It's a little tricky. If I delete only the face, can make some subdivisions here so we can control it better. This part is a circle on top. It's a cylinder on top, so we do that later. Need to get this profiling done. Do a bevel. Why is it doing 3 every time? Yeah, only one segment. And over here, we do a little bevel. Another one. Yeah. Hold on, if I delete this edge, yeah, I'm just taking the long way. I can just extrude the vertices. Now I know there are better ways for doing this. For now, this is the path we'll take. Okay, now we turn on clipping, just so I can do that. Turn off clipping now. Okay. Well, this won't be a perfect circle right now, but later on, once we have the whole shape of the 8 minutes, I can use the loop tools to make it into an actual perfect circle. Hold on, I need to go over here. There's actually one more step. There you go. So I'm kind of mixing what's on top and what's on the bottom. That's not good. So if I take these two, turn on clipping, alright. And this guy, I need to be over there. Okay, done. Oh, sorry, I don't want the clipping anymore. And this one should close here. Now if I do Ctrl F and grid fill, yeah, thought so. It's not gonna work. So I need to find quads and close them down. Drawing them there, it's fine. Whoops. Yeah, but I'll leave it a chance. This guy, I could join it over here. Let's do the following. Make a huge end gun. Oh boy. Damn, I don't know what to do now. That doesn't work. Then I can join it over here. Yes, nice. Five minutes, yeah, I don't think we'll manage this one. That's okay. You win some, you lose some. Is it looking up? Should be looking up. Okay, let's apply a solidify. Going on top for 3 centimeters. Okay, 10 centimeters. Good old hard ups. And now we do the spin. 2 spin for 4, do duplicates, and I want 360 degrees. Alright. So that gets us the correct shape we want. do that one. Except for that part. In all those cases. I remove doubles. Weird. I expected some doubles. Yeah, no way I can finish this up. Let's just join you two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Not the triangle. And I need to do the same. Yeah. For everyone. Join. Base. Triangle. Merge. Face. Triangle. Alright. That looks cool. Now there's also the other one. Let's hide that one and add a new image on the same folder. Now we're gonna finish this up. We set it to 50, right? Guess so. Let's move it down a notch. Maybe half a notch. Oh boy. It needs to rotate a little bit. 2, 3. 3 is fine. So there's that ring. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore, it's an octagon. Or I don't know what the 10 one is. The octagon? I don't know. So a cylinder with 10 sides. 10 sides? Seems about right. Gonna stay on the middle part here. Yeah, the thickness here is a lot bigger than I expected. No, more than that, wow. 70? That's huge. It's huge. And then the other part. I can't really get an idea of what it looks like, so I'm just eyeball it. Let's do 32 because the top part is just absurd at this point. We don't need to worry about the poly count. I don't expect myself to ever make a game about Beyblades. Well, I wouldn't get the rights to do it anyway. But yeah. It was good while I was a kid. Okay, that works. Then go down and scale once. Further down. Scale more. Yes. Then, yeah. I 0.1, 5, 4, 4. Extrude. That's fine. Oh shit, 5 seconds. Okay, stop. Yeah, I didn't do it. No. How far did we get? I got the topper, at least the outside ring, the middle ring made of metal, and the plastic. The beginning of the plastic part that makes the bottom. So not very far, nevertheless. Should I stop? I guess I should. I don't like to leave stuff undone. Just save it first. It's under objects and Beyblade. One of the best intros I've ever seen, especially in Portuguese. Yeah. And the bottom here is, ooh, it's a weird one. So extrude almost nothing, expand like a whole lot. Then one more, expand a little bit. One more, oh boy. Expand. Less than that. And more. And this one goes out about this high. Expand, extrude, expand, extrude. And then I 0.4, no, 3, yes. And expand twice. I 0.6, 5, 4, 3. No. Like 1, 2, 15. Extrude that. Okay. Save. Maybe it should be thinner still. Like half. Maybe 75%. Yes, I like that. Now regarding the top, just make it so this is just front and this guy is just top. In the top, missing the little insignia there. So it's a cylinder. Yeah, just a simple cylinder. Almost no thickness. Slightly below the very top. Okay, and then I can just select those and those, extrude. Okay, maybe I should do them one by one. Extrude, alright. Extrude, alright. And the middle part here should have a little indentation. Like so. Cue a little bigger. Yeah. The whole shape on the top here is very complicated, especially looking this. It's a curve, go straight. So that's very hard to do.